Yo, what's good everyone? Today we're doing a full labbing session with Zafina. Now, I do play Zafina to a high level, so there will be some, when I get to like certain moves, I'll show you some how we deal with stuff and like setups that Zafinas like to use in that situation. So I have a bit of knowledge about this character, so this one should be a decent one. You probably will learn some stuff, or you might already know it, but you know, some stuff is a bit tricky with Zafina, and there's only certain things you can do. And honestly, I might even learn some stuff, which there is some stuff I want to check out anyway. So let's just get into it. First off is 1-2. With Zafina's 1-2, you don't even really see this that much, especially at top level, even as a Punisher. On hit it's +4, and on block it's -4. But honestly, they don't really use it as a punish, and it's very rare you see it. You mainly just see a jab, if anything, not really the 1-2 version. 1-2-3 is the follow-up of it, which leaves her in the Scarecrow Stance. This is 0 on block, but the last hit's a high. So if you see the two jabs, it's probably going to be, if they're going to use that, they will probably follow up with the 3, which is a high. So you want to be ducking that and not letting them get away with that. 1-3 is this is the main 10 frame punish Zafinas like to use. I'll just show you how it works. So it's a 10 frame punish. You can also, if they hold down back, come out of the stance, so you never actually go in the stance. So that's one thing that they can do. Common setups for Zafina with the 1-3 is, if this is blocked, so if you block this, they will either do the power crush or they will do the low. These are the two options that mainly on block that you might see from Zafinas. Not so much the best Zafinas. Like if you're playing the best Zafinas, they probably won't use that. But if I just show you the power crush run, this is what happens if you try challenge it. You're just gonna be you're just gonna get launched. I believe you can step it. I'm not sure if it's left or right. Oh, maybe we can't. Oh, it's right. Okay. So you can step this right. But then there is the low, which is +7. Do not press after this, because Zafina's got a frame trap follow-up that you can't press after. So do not press after this. I believe maybe sidestep right low parry is a good option against both. But if you're not, it is -14 as well. So you can do that, or wall bounce. But instead of having to guess whether they're going to do it, or if you're not feeling confident with, you know, doing a sidestep low parry, you can just down 4. It does beat both options. So it beats that, and it beats this. So down 4 does beat, it beats every option that she's going to do from that stance, I think. I'm pretty sure it's every option. But obviously, like I said, she can cancel from this stance, so Zafina can do... hopefully that worked. Did I record that? She can do that, and that's what top Zafinas will do. But then obviously, if you know they're going to do that, you can just hop kick. It's one of those, it's a mind game. But to beat the follow-ups from that stance, on block, sorry, don't do anything on hit. On block is just do a down 4. It will pretty much stuff out what she's going to do there. 1-4, it's a bit of a weird one. I think dash up forward 3 +4 beats everything, but I'm just going to double check this right now. So if I do 1-4 and then cancel, just check that. Yeah, I don't think she can block. I'll just double check and definitely hold back. Just double check that she cannot block that. No, she can't block, so she can't block from that. Let's just see if she retaliates with stuff. Okay, so let's just try all these options and just to see if this is an option select. But I'd probably go for it anyway, because even if it's not, because I know it's going to beat a lot of stuff that they're going to do. So this is the low, right? I don't think I did that in time. Okay, so the low seems to be a good option. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm just chatting shit. Yes, okay, so it does beat the low. Maybe my timing was just off. Okay, so now we're doing a mid. Okay, so it stuffs. Oops, I didn't even get it properly there. So, okay, so it stuffs that as well. The other mid. Okay, so it loses to one of the mids. But I think back one beats that, by the way. Yeah, so back one beats that. I'm pretty sure back one will beat everything apart from if she cancels the stance. So it's one of those where if you think they're going to press back one, or if not, up forward 3+4, because I'm pretty sure if she does nothing, if she just cancels out of it, back one doesn't reach. I'll just double check, but I think back one doesn't reach. Did I not record that? Yeah, so back one doesn't reach. I guess you could just do back one anyway, just to be safe, because it's going to beat absolutely everything anyway. So I guess you could do back one there. That's pretty much what you should do. Next is 2-1-3. This is high, mid, low. It is launch punishable, 17 I believe. Yeah, so this is minus 17. You can launch it. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Don't, while standing 2 against Zafina, with pretty much most stuff, because it can whiff. Even with the snake edge, I've had it whiff. So I would always hop kick. It's one thing to try to remember. I would always hop kick. The thing about this move, it can be cancelled into, you know, another move. Whereas if you're like, if you become a bit late on doing something, you could, like, obviously I'm quite quick because I'm watching it, but if you could get counter hit launch, so you know, be careful on that one. 2-2 1+2 is a safe string. It's completely safe. You can interrupt after the first 2 hits with jabs, and you can also sidewalk it and launch. I think you can I'd sidewalk, yeah, because you get clipped. Go to the left, not the right, as you can see. Sidewalk it, and then hop kick as the punish there. So that's what you do with that one. 1+2, I'll just show you each move of this. So the 1+2, this is a counter hit launcher. It's minus 12. It's kind of weird to get a 12 frame punish on because it's quite quick. So, you know, you're probably only going to get jabs because it's very quick. The next is the 1+2 4. This is also punishable at minus 10. So you can jab after this. And then the full string. The full string, I think, is punishable as well. Yeah, it's minus 10, but you never have to let him get to that, because you can jab in between the last 2 hits. So you can always jab in between that. Now, it is sort of consistent, but it's not. If you're to the left, you can sometimes get hit, but you can hop kick between the first 2 hits and crush the second hit. But I've had it where if you're to the left, you can get clipped. But obviously not all the time, but sometimes you can get clipped. So, you know, it's one of those, but it is sort of consistent. Just be careful. But if you have a read on that, then, you know, you can hop kick between that. This string is launch punishable. It's only really used for wall carry. I'm not sure if 1+2 works. Yeah, it does. Okay, so your punish for this is 1+2, unless you have starburst, because hop kick sometimes whiffs. Well, I'm getting quite consistent at the moment, but it can whiff. Honestly, I've had it in games where it can whiff. So, but maybe I would be safe with the 1+2 because it's consistent, or forward 1+2, because I know for some I don't it's different in practice mode, but I have had hop kick not reach sometimes, so I'd do that. But if you want to just completely destroy the string, just duck the second hit. Second hit's a high, and the first hit I believe is launch punishable if they just do one. Yeah, but it's one of those. If they're gonna throw that out, then you can punish them for it. Forward 3 is so you do see it a bit. It's one of those just to try to get you in a Scarecrow mix up. It is a high, so if you have some sort of read on it, you can duck it, but you're not really going to have a mad read on that. Forward 4, you don't see it. Honestly, you don't really see this. It's a high. You don't really see it on its own. Nothing special about that move. Forward 1+2 is wall bounce. Just a safe wall bounce, safe mid wall bounce. Down forward 1-2-1 is a weird string. Sometimes you can't forward 2-2 punish. I don't know. I know it's different in practice mode, but honestly, sometimes this whiffs. So I'd be more safe with 2-1 unless you're at the wall. Then like there it whiffs. Sometimes it just whiffs. So you're more safe with 2-1 there. If they just do the second hit, just 2, it's still punishable. So it's up to you whether you want. You always get the forward 2-2 if they just do the 2 hits. This will always punish that, but it's just if they finish the string or not. Down forward 1-4, mainly used at the wall because it wall splats. It does wall splat. It's a 13 frame punish that she has. Second hit is a high, so you can duck the second hit and launch. Down forward 2, -12, 16 frames, so couldn't punish this with a down forward 2. Really good high crushing. You definitely want to be careful jabbing because it does go through highs. And obviously your forward 2-2 punish that. Down forward 3-4 is a 14 frame punish. It's like a launcher. She gets a guaranteed move after it. So that is like her 14 frame. That is her 14 frame punish. Very solid punish. But the second hit is a high. So if you see the down forward 3, just duck. There's another extension from it, which is the down forward 3, down 4, which is a low. So you want a low parry, but if you don't manage to low parry, it's -14. So you can wall bounce or whatever, but you probably want to low parry it. And obviously because you're ducking the other hit as well. Down forward 4-2 is -13, leaves you in crouch, so we get while standing 1-1. I'm not sure if you can cancel this version. No, you can't. It's just the other version. So this is -13, so we while standing 1-1, or if they're at the wall, you while standing 1-2 with Starburst. This is the other one. This is like a wall spot one. -13, forward 2-2 is inconsistent. So I believe 2-1's fine. Oh no, so 2-1 can be a bit of a weird one as well. So honestly, for the most consistent punish would be down forward 4. If you always want to get a punish on that, then down forward 4. Oh yes, you can cancel it as well. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. There, she can cancel it into crouch. And then she's got a full crouch mix, sort of. Down 1-1 is a counter hit launcher. It's -12, so it's punishable, but if you press, it's a counter hit launcher. It's sort of hit confirmable, sort of. But if you notice they're just going for this to try hit confirm it, the first hit is launch punishable. It's -16, so if you have a read on that, you can launch it. Down 2-4-3, be sure to be careful. I don't think you can interrupt it. No, you can't interrupt it. This is a launcher if you press. -13. If they do the first 2 hits... Okay, it's my bad. I'm not sure what this is on block. Okay, so this is -16. And the second hit is launch punishable as well. I believe. Yeah, so it's -22. So If you know they're not going to finish the string and they're trying to go into stance for a mix-up, just launch them. Honestly, just launch them, but be careful of that third hit because it can launch you. Down 3 is one of the main ways to get into Mantis stance. High crushing, quick, counter hit launcher. Minus 15 if they don't go into stance, but minus 13 if they do. So always while standing 1-1 because you can never tell if they've gone into stance or not. I'll just show you that it is minus 13 if she goes into stance there. So always while standing 1-1 or 1-2. Down 4-3 is a counter hit launcher. But it is don't try punish this because then you'll just get launched if you try punish it. Just stay ducking, and it's not a natural string, so you can duck the second hit if you get hit by the down 3. Down back 2 is good. It counter hits for a knockdown. She gets a guaranteed follow up or a tech trap. 13 frames, minus 9. It's not her go after that. I think it high crushes a little bit as well. But it's just a good solid mid poke. Down back 3 is a law that she has where she can go into a stance mix up, or if she does down back 3 into hold down back, she comes out of the stance, which makes it neutral. It's a bit of a weird one because if she stays in stance, I believe it's launch punishable. Let me just check that the power crush doesn't win. Just double check. Yeah, so it's launch punishable if she stays in stance because she can't block. But I believe if she doesn't stay in stance, is it 11 or 12? 11. So you probably always want to while standing for it anyway, because you can't ever tell if to stay in stance or not. But you know, if you want to throw out a launcher, sometimes it's probably going to hit. This is a little cheeky. It's a launcher, but also uses a round ender, because if you try punish, you're gonna get, you know, hit. So I block that, and then that is minus 13. It's only natural on counter hit, so if you do get hit by the low, just hold back, and then you can punish. Down at 1+2, 1+2 is a snake edge. The first hit of this move is launch punishable. I have had while standing 2 whiff here. Like that. So you need to hop kick. If you believe that that's it. But the only problem is, if they do both hits, it's only minus 14. So you can't hop kick. So full crouch down forward 2, 2-2 or 1+2 is always a punish no matter what. So that's probably what you want to go for punishing that. Back 1 is mainly used as a combo ender or a whiff punisher. It is minus 14. I'll just show you what it looks like with the move. That's what she gets. It's a 14. I think. Oh, it's 18. I thought it was 14. It's a good punisher. I guess for like if you whiff and stuff, but it's mainly used as a combo ender. You're not really going to see it in open too much. Don't really see this move. I don't know why you'd use that. Has it got a follow-up? I don't know what that move's for. Honestly, that's just a random high move. Her power crush is a minus 9. It's a safe power crush. So you've got a mix of a down 4 or while standing whatever. On hit, it's still your go. You're still +5. So if they press, this is a frame trap for you. She can't do anything about that. It's minus 5 on hit, which makes sense with it being a safe power crush. So that is like a frame trap. I'm not sure why you'd use that. I think is it natural? Oh, it's natural. I don't know why you'd use it. Is it a launch? Can it launch it? No, it's just a use. You don't see it. Honestly, I've played top Zafinas. You don't see that move. Back 1+2, one of the most annoying lows in the game. Fucking crushes everything. It is minus 17. You can while standing 2 this consistently. While standing 2 always hits. It's minus 2 on hit, so it is your go, but be careful because if you do that, you see how it whiffed and she didn't even backdash, and with Zafina having one of the best backdashes, one backdash you can just down forward to you, so just be careful challenging after that. Is that our unblockable or something? Oh, it's just unblockable. Up forward 1 is +4. This is mainly used at the wall. I'll just show you. It's mainly to get plus frames and use as wall in. So they do up forward 1 at a down forward 1-4. You cannot interrupt this. Because if you try jab, you're just going to get wall splatted. So that is very common to see after. It's down forward 1-4, especially at the wall. So you'll probably be ready to duck that. It's very common to see. Maybe just a low crush. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. You don't really see that move either. Up forward 1+2 is a bit of a weird one. If they do nothing, you can up forward 3+4. If they do any of the Tarantula moves, back 1 will beat everything. It will screw everything that she does. Any move, back 1 will screw. If they press nothing, then up forward 3+4 picks up. But it's just one of those. Yeah, it depends on what you want to do. You could just do down 3, and I think down 3 beats everything anyway. But if you want a combo, this will combo any button they press. Or if they press nothing, this will pick them up. Forward 2 is +1. It's a high. Launch punishable. You're mainly gonna get either another forward 2 or jabs done to you after this mainly. This is launch punishable. You don't really see it. I think if you don't hold back, yeah, if you don't hold back, it hits. So you need to be holding back. But they mainly use forward 3 on its own. With forward 3 being quite plus. +4, I'm not sure what it is if you cancel out the stance. Whoops. Oh, I still need to change this pad. Very plus on hit as well. Okay, so still +4 if they cancel the stance. So it's just a plus on block move, so be careful. You don't really want to press after that. One of the best homing moves in the game. This one's a bit of a mad one. It's massive range. Quick, -8 homing move. Commonly used after this. After the back 1+2. It's very commonly used to stop people from... Because people like to move after this because you can't really challenge Zafina too much. So... It's mainly used after that, or just in neutral anyway. This is mainly used for combo enders. Don't really see it in neutral. -11, I think you can dick jab it. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's -11 if she goes into a stance, because you can hold down and go into stance. I'm not sure if that makes it safe. No, it's still punishable. So you can dick off, but apparently you can't. Oh, down back 2 should. Yeah, down back 2 will work for that one. So you can down back 2 punish it if you block it, but you probably won't see it. Just a running move, like most running threes. I think this is the linear one. Yeah, it's very linear. But it's sure it's plus. Yeah, +6. So you're in a mix up. While rising 1-2 is -13. It was 12, but it's 13. I do forward 2 anyway. You can interrupt. So while standing 1 on its own is -10, and there is a 10 frame gap to interrupt and jab. So you can do that, or you can just not take. You're probably best off because that's -10 on its own, so you basically guaranteed damage. But if you think they're gonna do both hits, then just wait for a bit more damage. While standing 2 is -14. You can back to it, you can down forward 3-1 it, but she can cancel it. I'm just gonna show you. If she holds down, I'm not sure how punishable this becomes if she does that. So it's -40, so you can up forward 3+4, I think, if you've got a feeling they're going to cancel it. Oh, you might even be able to run into, I doubt it. Oops. Yeah, so you can run into, punish it. But it's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. So you either 14 frame punish it or probably try a run into or something. She has a low full crouch mix up. Never stand up after this. Please, if you get hit by this, just stay down. Do not stand up. It is sort of seeable and it's hella punishable. A common thing that Zafina's like to do is the snake edge if people stand up. Because I'm pretty sure this just catches people standing up, and then she gets a launcher, so just stay down and side roll or something is what you're best off doing there. Side step 1+2, pretty pointless. I don't think it's counted at launcher. It just knocks down, you get a guaranteed. You don't really see it too much. You get a guaranteed like back 3 or something there. You don't see it too much, but you know, it's there, it's an option. Okay, so these are her moves during Tarantula Stance. This is -11, but if you block it, you're probably best off doing that. Yeah, I think you're best off doing that. I don't think... I'll just double check, but I don't feel like she can block. Oh, wrong stance. Yeah, I'd just do that. Because if they stay in stance, you pick them up. If they don't, then... Yeah, I won't do while standing 1. Yeah, just I'd do up forward 3+4. She can't block. Tarantula Stance 2 is a safe mid launcher. It has no tracking. So if you see her do that, just step. Just step. But it's a launcher. And it's -9. -9. I actually don't see that move too much out of the stance options. This one's a bit of a weird one. So this one move is... you want a back 3 here, honestly. Not up forward 3+4 if you block that. Because she can cancel into another stance. If she holds down, she can go into this stance. And she can block in that stance. Oh, I wasn't holding block, my bad. But she definitely can block. So, I don't think the knees is guaranteed. Yeah, she can block. But she can't block up to 13 frames. Yeah, so this is a punish. I think it might be 14, but... I don't think down forward 3-1 hits if she does manual. I mean, if she just stays there. No, just back 3. Back 3 after if you block that, just back 3. And obviously, if she just goes into Tarantula Stance, just back 1 against it before she does out like that. 4-3 is what we've seen before from the down 2 version of it. Again, -13. The 1+2 is it crushes lows, so I try to time it. You can't really do a low. But it's -12, so if you block this while standing 1-1 is the punish. The low, this is launch punishable. I wouldn't do while standing 2, just because Zafina can be a bit weird. I'd probably always just hop kick there, just in case. The Scarecrow Stance. So Scarecrow Stance 1 is just a jab check. Probably wouldn't challenge this. If you block it, because she does have an extension from it, so which should be the next move. Yep. So again, like I said before, if she goes into this stance, it is your go. If she presses, you can back 1, screw out of it. In fact, I have a clip of this happening. I'll put it at the end of the video. Just so you can see what back 1 does if you block that move and then they try to do one of the stance moves after. So I'll show you that at the end. But yeah, just probably back 1 after that. Or if you think they're going to do nothing, just up forward 3+4. This move is a pain in the arse. It's -10, but we can't reach it. Sometimes. So it's just one of those. It's just one of those. Don't press though, because it's just, they're both... First it's a counter hit launcher, second it's a counter hit knockdown, so don't press. This is launch punishable, but is it still launch if she goes into the other stance? Just check the frames if she goes into stance, because I'm not 100%. So it becomes -14 if she goes into another stance. So low parry or full crouch down forward 2-2. punish is what you want to do there. Or if you're near a wall bounce. This is mainly used for pressure at the wall. The 3 forward 3. It is a frame trap in itself because it's 13 frames and it's +3, so they'll probably do this twice. But the second it's a high, if you have a read on it, the second it's a high. But if you block that, don't press because they'll probably do something like that again. Scarecrow 4 is the power crush, the launching power crush. It says -13. But because she's in stance, she doesn't have enough frames to cancel out of the stance to block. So hop kick is a punish on that. This is plus, mainly used after 1-3 punish. If they punish you with 1-3, this is one of the main things they're going to do. With it being +6 and it knocks down for a guaranteed follow-up. So don't press after that and be careful on getting hit with that. This mainly used for screw move. It's -12. I don't think you'll see this unless it's in a combo. This is the snake edge. You won't really see the first hit. It's a 2-hit. It only launches if both hits hit. It's -23, so it can be delayed hop kicked. Again, top level you won't see, lower level you probably will. This is counter hit launching low. +7. It's -14, so punish it with that. If you get hit, don't press and don't hop kick because I learned that the hard way. Even though that's a low, and you think, oh, I'll just hop kick over it. If you hop kick, you get counter hit launched. It does not crush that low. She's 2+. You cannot press anything. Anything is a counter hit. You can't power crush or anything, obviously, because it's a low, and then you can crouch anyway. There's nothing you can do. Just block. Just block after that. Low parry or block. It's just one of those. Mainly used for a screw. Low, high. If you get hit by it, it doesn't jail, so you can duck the second hit. Mainly used for a screw in combo, so. I think, is this the double low? Yeah, so this is a double low. Could be used as a round ender. I don't think it, does it jail? No, it doesn't jail, so you can block. Can you low parry? Yeah, so you want to low parry the second hit. It's a bit like the Julia string, the double low. So you want to be low parrying that, not what's it called? In fact, with her being in stance, you might be able to punish, but I'm not sure if she can stance cancel. To be honest, I'll just double check that now. She can't stance cancel in time. So you probably could get a punish, but I'd just low parry anyway. You might as well get more out of it. Scarecrow down 4 is just a knockdown low. It's launch punishable, so you can launch this. It's just a knockdown low. I don't think it's a counter hit launcher or anything. No, it's just a knockdown low. This just cancels out of the stance into Mantis stance, which is what we're going over next. So Mantis 1 is just like her jab, basically. Because she has 1-3, which is what puts her in the stance, like I was telling you before, like the standard 1-3 she has. So, you know, the down 4 is what's probably best there, or sidestep low parry. Now, this is a weird one. It's not, it is, but it's not, right? So after down 3, which is one of the main ways to get into this stance, the first hit that came from that string is a frame trap. It's 13 frames. She is +4. So that is a frame trap, and a lot of Zafinas just go for that. So mainly the first hit. It is -14. You need to down forward 3-1 punish this because highs whiff. So if you get hit by down 3, always have this in the back of the mind that they might go for the counter hit launcher and down forward 3-1 punish it. And the second hit is -13, or is it 14 as well? So this is 14 as well. So you can down forward 3 on that as well. But this is the bitch of a last hit, which is a bit of annoying for our character. Minus 13 leaves her in like a crouch position. So the only thing, I don't even think shoulder reaches either. Shoulder doesn't even work, so you can't even shoulder. So I don't even think back, does back 3 hit? I don't think back 3 does either. Oh, it does. So back 3 or down forward 4, which does more damage, 14. So back 3 is the punish on that, just back 3. So this is a low, mid, mid, minus 12. I think you can punish. Yeah, so you can while standing 1 in between the last hit if you block it. But there is a low, 3 lows, which while standing 1 just gets stuffed. So while standing 4. And can we hop kick? I mean, you could hop kick through it, but the last hit launch punishable anyway, so it's choose really what you want to do. If you want to while standing 1 float the mid version, if you want to hop kick through the last hit or just wait, you know, it's one of those you can just choose. This is a weird one. Is it Mantis 4-3? Yeah, Mantis 4-3. It's natural on counter hit, I believe. Yeah, I can't block there. Yeah, so it's a natural counter hit launcher. It's not a natural on normal hit. It is launch punishable. I have had hop kick whiff like that. So I think 1+2. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, well, 1+2 is pretty consistent, unless you're at max range. Or forward 1+2, I think. Unless you're at max range, clearly again. So forward 1+2, 1+2, or back 4-2 is your punish on that. This is the Power Crush. Minus 13 leaves crouch, so you want to while standing 1-1 that. This just switches round. So like if Zafinas have gone past you, they only use this to switch back around, so they're not back turned. That's pretty much all that's for. This is her launcher. It is safe. Nothing you can do about this. Just challenge you with a quick mid or use your frames for movement. And it's down forward 3. This is launch punishable. I think it's linear as well. Yeah, it's linear as well. Honestly, you won't see it too much. But clearly, with it being 17 frames, you probably want to 1+2 or back 4-2. This. Because she goes into Tarantula, they mainly do. It's one of the new moves. They mainly want to press a button after this. So back 1 or forward 3+4 if you think they're going to press nothing. Mainly used for a screw. You won't really see this in neutral, but it's launch punishable. Mainly used for a screw move off of this. Now this is safe counter hit launcher. Don't press if you block the low either, because you will still get launched. She can block in this stance, so you either want to check with back 3. Don't do jabs because she could do another one of them and it'll counter hit launcher. So you want to check with back 3 or you want to do a low. She can block low as well, but they're the only things that are going to hit her is a mid or a low. So that's what you have to retaliate with against that move. This is probably her best stance, to be honest. This and Scarecrow, I'd say. Tarantula, not too much. Just a sliding low. Doesn't do anything really. It's launch punishable. I don't think it does on. It's a counter hit knockdown. I'm not sure what you do for the combo. I don't use that move. Maybe just to crush lows. I don't really, or not. I don't really see that move. Honestly, I don't know what the point of that move is. This 10 hit is one I'll point out because it comes after down forward 1-4, which is what I told you to duck. So be careful if you don't duck that. There is follow-ups. I don't even know that string. But there is follow-ups, and then she doesn't have a throw game. She just has 1+2. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Zafina. Tricky character. One thing I would say, oh actually I ain't even touched on this. You know, if you get hit with, I'll just quickly show you. If you want a little option, if you get hit with down 3, and you know she does any of these, I'll just do this one because it's a common one. Against her stance after this, you can sidewalk left and it'll beat all the mids apart from the one homing mid she has. For some reason I can't get the sidewalk now. But the lows track, so I believe that low tracks. That's one of them, definitely that tracks. The lows track. So if you think she's gonna do a mid, you can sidewalk left and then launch because she'll whiff. If you think she's going to do a low, just low parry. So against Zafina, that's what you want to do after down 3. Sidestep left or low parry is pretty much what you want to do against Zafina. But that's pretty much it. Keep going left. Make sure your punishment's correct. Use hop kick over while standing 2 on lows. And yeah, that's it, guys. I'll just show you that that clip at the end on how to deal with the Tarantula Stance. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you, Callum.